So I'm not the first person who's come up with this theory. I've seen it floating around forums such as Reddit for about 6 weeks now, ever since chapter 93 dropped. In a panel in that chapter, we saw a man with his back facing us with long black hair, looks like following Reiner and the fellow young soldiers, and it really looks like he could possibly have an appearance of Eren, and that's what a lot of people were saying. And now in the latest Attack on Titan chapter 94, we see a man with long black hair walking alongside the injured Eldians after the victorious battle the Eldians had against the Mid-East allied forces at Fort Slava. And we see all the fellow Eldians that we know, Reiner, Falco, Colt, Gabi, all of them alongside them, and we see this man who he could have the appearance of Eren. And because remember, 4 years have passed since the Battle of Shiganshina, this might be Eren infiltrating Marley as a spy, or the wall of Paradise Island might have already broken down. And if this actually is Eren, all the panels in chapter 94 have the face covered up completely. So Isayama's definitely hiding the fact that this could be Eren by not showing any sign of his face whatsoever. And this man has lost his leg as well. It's been amputated. But remember, Eren can grow back at any part of his body, which is one of a Titan user's special abilities. And remember, as I said before, we've had a time skip of 4 years since the Battle of Shiganshina. So Eren would look completely different, as he would have aged into a young adult, as at the time when the series started, I think he would have been about 15, 16 years old. So now he'd probably be 18 to 20, somewhere in that region. So he'd be tall enough to be a man, a young adult. Now, I don't reckon the Survey Corps have broken down the wall, because as we've seen in this chapter from Reiner, Gabi, Colt, Falco, all the Eldian warriors, there's no panic on their faces whatsoever. There's no urgency, you know. They're all returning to their home of Libero because the war against the Mid-East allied forces was successful. So they're having a break from battles at the moment. So they're not fighting the Survey Corps yet. So I reckon definitely Eren has infiltrated as a spy, investigating the Marley region and their enemies so that the Survey Corps can launch an attack against Marley. So you'd have Eren with his Titan form on the inside of Marley territory, and then you'd have Armin, as he now possesses the Colossal Titan, and all the other Survey Corps members ready to break down the Paradise Wall and to launch a full-on attack on Marley. So you'd have an attack on Marley territory inside and outside simultaneously. And as I said before in chapter 93, if this is Eren, he was definitely following Reiner and the other young Eldian warriors. So it looks like that person is definitely following what Reiner's doing, so that person is spying on him. And if we go back to Reiner's dream that he had in chapter 93, we were really a bit unsure of what that was telling, but maybe now it's telling us that Reiner was seeing possibly a future event to take place, and maybe that Reiner's seeing into the future an attack on Marley, because in one of the panels it looks like maybe the wall of Paradise Island has been broken, and on the side of Paradise Island you have Armin standing tall as the Colossal Titan, and on the other side you have Eren standing tall in his Titan form. So maybe that could be the case there. And it is possible that this dream that Reiner had could just be a nightmare that he had. Maybe he's been having a few of them, but maybe this is just another bit of foreshadowing from Isayama, trying to show the readers that an attack is eventually happening soon. And lastly, I really love this panel of Falco and the long black-haired man who was injured in this chapter 94, as Falco says to the man, "You're wearing your armband on the wrong arm." Now, this could mean a slight subtle Easter egg of Eren. He's still showing that he's an enemy of Marley, even when he's potentially trying to stay undercover as a spy. Because we know Eren, his personality is he's very short-tempered, he's hard-headed, he's impulsive, and he's very passionate about what he's trying to achieve, and he never gives up no matter what. How hard he gets knocked down, he always gets back up on his feet and continues to fight hard. And so maybe this is a case here of him showing his short-temperedness, trying to get back at Marley at any means necessary. So that's my thoughts about this really short theory. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Eren has already infiltrated Marley, and do you agree with me on these points, or do you disagree? Like the video, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome day.